A lot of y'all are playing Monopoly and never buying property. Like, yeah, like you're surviving, but at the end of the day, you end up at the same result as the person that risked and lost. Never taking a shot is the same as somebody shooting the shot and missing. But the person that shot the shot at least had a chance. So never taking a risk is the same as failing. So you might as well take the risk.
Okay, Jamar, you ate with that one.
Something you have to get comfortable with if you want to grow, reach your potential, or reach your dreams, whatever it may be. You have to learn to take risk. Like, you have to. There's no reward without the risk. If there was no risk, everybody would try for it, and therefore everybody would have it. You have to take risk, whether that's your time, money, turning down other opportunities. You have to take risk. And one of the risks I just took, it's a very simple risk, but it cost me a good amount of money. Essentially, I'm a big, Deion Sanders fan, Colorado Buffaloes fan, and I had bought tickets to the Big 12 championship before they clinched it. Because I was like, I don't want to buy it right when they clinch it, and then the price is going to be like $1 gazillion. So I bought it still for a good amount of money, and then the next week they lost to Kansas, and then they're no longer into the Big 12 championship. And I'm like, dang it, I tried to sell the tickets, and today's the morning of the Big 12 championship. And they ended up selling for like okay, I'll be honest, I spent $500 on the tickets. I sold them for $100. And in my head, I'm like, dang, I lost $400. But I don't regret it. And then the reason I don't regret it is because I've become a risk taker. I take risks all the time. And part of taking risks is understanding the duality of it. There's going to be times it works out. It's going to be times where it does work out. But you know what's better than, you know what's worse than my situation? Like my situation of, losing out on $400 is never trying. So some people may be like, but Jamar, what if that happens? True. I don't take every risk, but, this one's something I really wanted to do. I really wanted to see Coach Prime and the Buffaloes in person for the championship to make history. And so it was worth the risk for me because I didn't want to sit there and they win it. And I'm like, dang it, I didn't cop the tickets when my intuition was telling me to do it. And some would say, Jamar, your intuition was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition was wrong to buy tickets because the Buffaloes didn't make it. But what if I told you sometimes there's reasons for things beyond your understanding at the moment? For example, maybe it was just training me to take a risk and understanding the both sides. Maybe it was so I could make this video and encourage somebody else to take the risk to go for their dreams. And now they're going to be able to go for the dreams and make the dreams a reality and help so many people. So maybe my $400 wasn't wasted. There's all these things, but regardless, I'd rather fail than regret. Regret is one thing you can never change. You will always think, what if? Not every single risk is so simple. The team wins, they get some risk. If you don't take them, you'll never know what would have happened because it's in your control. You know what I'm saying? So maybe there's a risk for you to go somewhere and that was the opportunity, but it costs money or it costs whatever. You don't want to deal with the what if. What if is the scariest question on the earth because you can't go back in the past and change it. So what I want you to do is not to just waste your money on every ticket that you see before the team makes it to the playoffs or whatever. But what I want you to do is to understand the pain of regret and failure. Because while failure sucks, at least I don't have to worry about, man, what would have happened. I know what would have happened. I take my L and I move on. But the person that never goes for the thing, that is always saying, oh my goodness, what if I fail, and risking all that stuff, never finds out what their dang it, forgot what I was gonna say. They never find out what dang it, I'm lost for words, what they're made of. Like, they never find out what's possible. That's not a fun thing. I've taken so many risks. I've started businesses and they failed, but guess what? I failed at probably 3-4 businesses, but now I have a business that's flourishing. You see what I'm saying? That's flourishing. I'm off work for a month and a half because I found the business made for me. So sometimes some failure is just prepping you for your success. But if you never try, you never get to that fourth that makes it happen for you. Even though someone said, Jamar, you failed at 3 businesses. Like, what are you doing? I don't know, but I know at the very least, I'm not going to have to think, what if? I'm not going to have to tell my grandkids, man, I'm living life, or I lived a life that I didn't enjoy. You have to get comfortable taking risks if you ever want to go into and find a life that's meant for you. Now, will you fail? Yes, that's part of taking risk. But it makes life fun. If you never take risk, you're just living the same old stupid, And the thing I look at risk as, especially as a man, but anybody, like, best believe I can always work myself out of the gutter. Best believe I can always figure it out. I don't care if I go 100% broke. I can go get a job. I can go get it out the mud and take another risk again. A lot of y'all are playing Monopoly and never buying property. Like, yeah, like you're surviving, but at the end of the day, you end up at the same result as the person that risked and lost. Never taking a shot is the same as somebody shooting the shot and missing. But the person that shot the shot at least had a chance. So never taking a risk is the same as failing. So you might as well take the risk. That's my take, man. Take the risk. Don't settle. And now I'm thumbnail baiting, get my hair right. But never settle, bro. Take the risk. Not taking a risk is the same as failing. So I'm minus $400. But what about all the other experiences where I took the risk and it worked out? It's duality, bro. Stay thankful. Stay grateful. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe.